Coming up on today's edition of Channel 97 News, we take a look at one teacher's adjustments after returning to school mid-year, see what students did at the state capitol, check out students' part-time jobs, and it all starts now. Welcome to the December edition of Channel 97 News for the 24-25 school year. I'm Phoebe Real.
And I'm Maddie Palazak. This year, a teacher has returned following his fight with cancer.
Sarah, Zoe, and Gwen tell us about Mr. Kern.
Mr. Kern is back after a one-year sick leave. Let's see how his readjustment has been.
This has been an incredibly fun but challenging experience coming in where my students all knew each other, which isn't crazy different than other years because frequently kids have gone to middle school together or had classes together in high school. However, they know each other together as a class, and I am the one that is coming in new to it. Being out for over a year, people have changed. Our administrative team downstairs has changed by almost 50% versus what it was when I left last year. My social studies department has new members and getting to know all of those folks in addition to 6 classes worth of students, trying to accelerate the process of getting to know them. That I would say was a significant challenge.
I mean, he's just a missing piece. I mean, he called pitches. I mean, he was just a big part of the team. I mean, he did a lot of field work. I mean, he always cut the grass, did the field. I mean, he kept it really nice. So I'd say that was a big struggle with him being gone. He's a great guy. I mean, we all love him here, and it was tough for him not being here.
You know, something that I've always kind of thought and said that like our school district is kind of a big family. It proved it to me in this time that I was out, and my transition back into the building has been absolutely awesome with the support of everybody here.
With Gwen Johnson and Sarah Brand behind the camera, I'm Zoe Simmerall for Channel 97 News.
It's great to see Mr. Kern come back to a welcoming community.
Some teachers have been welcoming new additions into their home as well.
Naya, Kenzie, and Allie have the story.
With the Brandt family already having 3 kids in high school, they've opened their arms to a foster child.
When I would, and my husband would look at what was happening in the world and just that there were so many kids that were in need of stability, we just thought, if we care about this and we feel convicted about this, but we don't do anything about it, that's kind of worse than not caring about it at all. So we just really felt a conviction and a drive that we had the space and that we had the capacity mentally and emotionally to be able to just help families when they were at their lowest point. And so we just decided that it was something that we needed to pursue. We've fostered 13 kiddos in this 7 years, so some of them for quite a long time. Our current foster daughter is named Lovely. We've had her since she was born. She was about 5 days old, came home from the hospital, and she's 2.5 now.
We started fostering when I was still in elementary school, so when we first started getting foster siblings, we didn't really know what we were in for, so it was kind of just we didn't know how to prepare really.
It's very hectic because you get a call and then they're at your house a few hours later, so you're just running to the store, getting anything you need, setting up a room, because you could have a kid who needs a real bed, a kid who needs a crib, and you never know, so you just have to set up the whole room, make it feel like they aren't just, you want them to make it feel like it's their home because they might be staying there for a long time and there's already a lot going on for them, so you just want to make them feel as comfortable as they can. She is the cutest thing. She's very sassy, she has a lot of attitude, she's very funny, she keeps us all on our toes, she never sits down, she just runs, and she's just the best.
She is, oh my goodness, she is just a little ball of energy and sassiness and joy, and we all laugh like she's so spoiled.
I think she's a really positive influence on our family, and she just makes us feel more together. It's pretty rewarding to be able to help people who don't have a great living situation and give them a home and a place where they feel accepted and cared about.
We just actually got the official date 2 days ago, and yeah, we're going to get to adopt her on January 13th of 2025, which is very exciting. At times there can be this picture that foster families are these heroes rescuing kids from these bad things, and that's not the case at all. We are just normal, regular people who are trying to step into the lives of other normal people who are hurting and broken and just try to help them restore their family as much as we can.
With Nia Banderman and Kenzie Christopher behind the camera, this is Allie Johnson with Channel 97 News.
It's nice to see people expanding their families.
Hey, did you hear that some local businesses are expanding their employee crew?
Do you think some Oakville students are a part of that?
It's possible. Abby, Ethan, and Brendan have the story.
The holiday season is fast approaching here in Oakville, but how are these students making some extra money? Hey, Jojo, do you have a job?
Oh yeah, I work at McDonald's.
Let's hear about some other Oakville students who have part-time jobs.
I work at Deerberg's on Telegraph.
I work at Deerberg's.
I work at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Working a few days a week, students learn how to manage their work and school life.
I just make sure not to procrastinate and get my work done on time.
I stay up late to do my classwork. Procrastination, really, and I get my stuff done. A lot of my coworkers aren't like in school or in college anymore, so they can work like the mornings and I do a lot of the afternoons.
The holiday season requires more help at many jobs.
Yeah, there's been a lot more workers. During the holidays, there's a lot more people that shop at Dick's because it's going to get busy for Christmas shopping, so we need more workers.
When a business has to have extra employment during the holidays so that they can keep up with the surplus in demand.
There are plenty of part-time job opportunities here in Oakville, but make sure you're finishing your homework first. With Ethan Cornell and Brendan Strickland behind the camera, I'm Abby Hasty with Channel 97 News.
I hear that job wages are going up thanks to Prop A.
Perhaps the Youth and Government Club had something to do with it.
Parker and Avery have a recap on the trip to Jefferson City.
Recently, Youth and Government went on a trip to Jefferson City. Let's hear more about it.
So I was Speaker of the House for the whole conference this year. So basically whenever we were in the House chamber, I would pick what bills came to the floor and I would moderate discussion and stuff like that.
This year I ran for the Secretary of State position and I got it. So next year I will be the Missouri Youth and Government Secretary of State.
Oakville passed 2 bills while they were there. What were they?
We had a bill passed on Narcan being in every single school. So they had to have Narcan accessible in case someone would overdose. And then another Oakville that passed was about the pink tax. So basically that's where women's products are marked up at a higher price compared to men's, and it would eliminate that basically. My favorite part was probably the Yagster. It's this kind of mixer type thing where it was just everyone was dancing and having a good time. And we also went down to Main Street, Jeff City, and we all got frozen yogurt all together, and it was a fun time.
All of us getting closer to each other, going out for breakfast, talking, just the community aspect of it.
I knew everyone in Youth and Government this year, but I wasn't friends with them really. But after the Youth and Government trip, everyone was a lot closer. We spent a bunch of time together and we got lunch together all the time. It was really fun. You get to connect with people, you get to travel, you get to skip school for 2 days and just enjoy time with your friends.
With Parker Wyatt behind the camera, I'm Avery Klumpers, Channel 97 News.
It's great to see students getting involved in government.
Other students are getting involved in the community with holiday spirit.
Nathan, Natalie, and Gavin take us on a winter-themed tiger walk.
What's up,
Hey YouTube
vlog?
fam, what is up vlog? We are having a holiday tiger walking
Winter edition.
winter edition. Happy holidays. You name the 9 reindeer?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
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 Donner, Dasher, Dancer, Princeton, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Rudolph.
Alright, I think that's right.
What? Yeah, right.
Do you know all the reindeer?
What? The other reindeer?
The 9 reindeer?
Rudolph. Rudolph reindeer had a shiny nose. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Oh. The red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you know how to,
What do you want this holiday season?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I literally didn't ask.
You don't have anything?
For Christmas.
Shoes, clothes, nothing?
Literally nothing. I didn't ask for anything.
Oh, not too fast. Oh. Oh.
What'd you ask for Christmas?
I asked for a new car.
Ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good job, guys.
Hey, what's the best gift you've ever received?
Sorry.
She's chewing.
Probably my phone.
Favorite winter activity? Sledding.
Why?
Sledding. It's really fun, and then you go inside and your socks are wet and you're all cold, and then you just get a little bit of hot cocoa.
You
warm
like
up
it when
real
your
nice.
socks are wet?
Dude, but you're just like, it's just like something you remember. You know, it's just a really fun memory.
Chocolate chip cookies made with chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, sounds so good. All right, it's running. Coleman. He went through that door. Oh my God, he fled before we could catch him. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna get trampled. Do you still believe in Santa?
Yes.
With Nathan Baker and Gavin Housen behind the camera, I'm Natalie Gerard with Channel 97 News.
It sounds like students are going to have a nice winter break. That concludes the December edition of Channel 97 News, but check out Tiger Journalism on Instagram for exclusive stories and updates. I'm Maddie Palazak.
And I'm Phoebe Real. And remember, Oakville,
Keep your eyes on the Tigers. Lock in.
You can have another deep breath.
It's great to see.
I was touching my hair.